Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. I am Random Ross and today I review How to Train Your Dragon. So yes, I finally got round to watching the live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon, and it is written and directed by Dean DeBollis, who worked on the other three movies as well. So he came back to direct and everything, and we also based on the book series of the same name, and it stars Manson Thames, Nico Parker, Gabriel Howell, Julian Dennison, Browning James, Henry Trevaldwyn or something, Peter Serafinowicz, Nick Frost, and Gerard Butler. So I've already explained it's a live action remake of the fantasy adventure film, where we see basically, young Viking Hiccup, who feels he's destined for greatness and wants to, be at his fellow Viking side, fighting dragons, but with his father, the chief, this time played by Gerard Butler, not voiced by him. And he then, manages to, capture a Night Fury dragon, who is the rarest of them all, and befriends it and calls it Toothless, and a friendship forms there. And then he starts to train his dragon instead of fighting it. And then, of course, his father thinks, he shouldn't be doing this, and then goes out to the Dragon Island to fight the dragons. And then there's this big, massive dragon. They all fight it, but then they learn that, all dragons are not bad. They're only defending themselves from the Vikings and stuff. And then at the end, pretty much like the original, they coexist together. Yeah. So what did I like about this one? Well, we got Gerard Butler back as Chief Stokey the Vast, who voiced him in the original three movies, and he returned as his live action counterpart, and he just fitted right into that role. Fitted right in and played him greatly. Also, our main lead in this, Manson Thames, is that his name? Who I knew as the kid from the Black Phone. He played Hiccup this time, and yeah, I thought he was alright, Hiccup. Of course, we had Astrid as well in this, now played by Nico Parker, who is the daughter of Thandie Newton. When I was watching it, I was like thinking, her face looks right familiar, so I looked it up and she's actually Thandie Newton's daughter, and I went, oh yeah, looks like her mother. So I liked her role in it. I also liked Nick Frost in it. I weren't expecting to see Nick Frost in it because I watched the trailers and that, but yeah, Nick Frost was the blacksmith in it. Gobber, the Blench, Berk's blacksmith, and yeah, it was it was fun to see him in it as well, just become that character. Of course, there are a few inaccuracies as well with the Vikings, such as wearing horns on their helmets. If history taught me anything, Vikings don't wear horns on their helmets. That was a work of imagination. But again, Vikings and dragons never really coexisted, did they? So, that's, at the end of the day, it's make-believe. It's all fiction. It's a movie. But yeah, I liked the visuals. I liked Toothless. This time, Toothless looked the exact same. He looked the exact same, only he was CGI, not computer animated. So he was very, very much unchanged. Just like sort of done up more for CGI, live action. I thought the visual effects on all the dragons looked good. This film, the original was about an hour and 40 minutes. This one draws out to 2 hours and 5 minutes, but those 2 hours go by pretty quick. They, I feel that, they greatly respect the original whilst being its own thing. I feel they add a bit more scenes in there to it as well, which adds to its runtime. But yeah, even though I knew what was going to happen, and I was thinking, this doesn't look necessary. It was only 15 years ago since the first one, 6 years since the last one. Why are we getting a live action remake this soon? But you know what? I like that they didn't kind of ruin it. They sort of, like I said, respected the original and didn't do what Disney have done in recent years with their animated classics. But yeah, I would say this is probably, I wouldn't say it's better than the original, but I would definitely say it's as good as the original. It had a bit more maturity to it, I felt, as well. And yeah, I thought it was a nicely done one. A remake done right, yet not necessary, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like I say, I don't think we needed a remake of it this soon, but again, it didn't ruin it, I don't think. So yeah, I get what people mean. It's again a bit divisive, but I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I went to the cinemas to see it, and I thought it was alright for what it was. So, How to Train Your Dragon 2025. What will I rate this one? Do I have anything to dislike? Not really. The score remained the same. I mean, even in 2010 I was an adult by then. I was 19, so I'd never seen this through through the lens of a kid, or anything like that. But yeah, okay, enough chinwagging. Let's get to my ratings. I will give How to Train Your Dragon, the 2025 live action remake, I think I will give this 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5 for How to Train Your Dragon. So there you go. There is my review for that one. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I have a horror channel too if you love horror content, because I love horror too. So you can check that out down below in the description or in the cards above. So yeah, I'll be seeing you soon. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye.